All right, guys, so I started a little late. Project Scale SCX10 Pro is underway. Alright guys, so this is what we have so far of the Jeep. Put a picture right here of what it's supposed to look like, not cut up like this. But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do like a front pinch. I see everyone doing it with the Mojave or any of the other RC four-wheel drive bodies, but I wanted to try it with this Injora Jeep body because I feel like it's flat enough and it's square enough to be able to do the nice tuck look, and it won't look too wonky. We're gonna learn this together because I've never done this before. I already started the video kind of late. I started doing my my chops here. I want it to be really tucked in. This is just part one, so this is what we're gonna start with, and we're gonna go from here. To heat it up, I'm just gonna use a torch. If it melts, I want it to look kind of rustic and all worn out, and kind of the theme I'm going for. So I feel like just doing that with the fire won't really matter. And to glue it together, I'm gonna use some Gorilla Glue, also some Tamiya epoxy putty, and then at the end we're gonna use this 600 grit sandpaper just to get everything nice and smooth. Alright, so now that we got that sanded down, I think I'm gonna go ahead and cut the grill as well. That's the grill normally, but we gotta shorten it that much. Ow! That's what we're left with. Now, on to the next step. I do want to put an interior in here, and I do want to put a little action figure, maybe One Punch Man, little bald guy. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna start heating up the sides, see if we can't get this nose tucked in. So we're able to get one side tucked in. It's a little hot. So we got the other side. A little burnt. And you can see what we did. We tucked it in. So now you have more clearance for your wheels.
Oh my God! Wow!
Let's tape it together. It's formed. Guys, let me know if you like this angle. I feel like if I only show you the car, it's not as personal, you know what I mean? I like being here with you and showing you my mess ups, or in this case, we're doing good. Doing pretty good. Nice. Now, I get my smaller torch so we can bend this forward. I'm gonna cut this off, bend this forward, and that way we can stick the grill in. Let's introduce some heat. I'm gonna see if we don't completely mess this up. I think we might be getting somewhere. A little crooked, but one more time. I feel like I almost got it. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna try to glue it all together. Not that much. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more. Let's go.
Hello.
I'm gonna start with the edges first. Put some here, here. That way I can hold a little bit of strength, and then we'll start filling in the middle. So I was able to start removing the tape, because I guess the strength of it is actually holding it together. It's pretty cool. So literally what I'm doing is just rolling them up and then just smearing it on there. Pretty simple. So now we got that out of the way, let's start working on the front. And this is what we have so far. I know it looks ugly, but I'm gonna wait for it to dry, sand it down, and then we should have a tucked Jeep. So 3 days later, I already started sanding it a little bit, so we're just gonna keep sanding and keep going. Alright guys, so I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. We're gonna go ahead and paint it. Some of you might hate me for this. I want this to be the beater SCX10 Pro. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and get started on the bed. I'm gonna make this as thin as possible and as light as possible. Still want it to be, you know, really capable. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in between the rails. That way it's nice and low. So after much massaging, I was able to get it in there. We got that screwed on. That's not going anywhere. Start working on, I want to do basically like a back wall here for that. And I think we got something going here. Custom wooden bed. Not too bad. Right, let's go ahead and paint the body before I lose some daylight.